Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Sam. I sound like I have a frog in my throat. I kind of do. My tonsils are inflamed and swollen, and so my voice is just really froggy, I feel like. I need to get my tonsils out so badly, so bear with me. I bought more plants.
Wow!
Yes, I did. So what we're gonna do, I have a package here actually from Hawaii. It's the first time I think that I've ever ordered plants from Hawaii. There's 2 plants in this box. It's quite heavy. I don't know if that's the packaging or if they're that big. Wait. Oh gosh, I hear soil. I don't even know which end's which. But I also have some really cool Hoyas to haul. So yeah, we're gonna get in this box and then I'm gonna show you, because I rarely find Hoyas in big box stores here, like very rarely. Even like the Carnosa varieties, you will very seldom run into them in big box stores. Over the last few weeks, I have found some really good Hoyas, and one of them was on my wish list. And then I also have another Hoya that was sent to me from my girl Sarah at Peanut Plants. She sent me a package, and so I want to show you guys that Hoya. It's so precious and sweet. I love it. Let me go ahead and just get into this box because it's been here for like 4 or 5 hours and I just have not had a chance to sit down and open them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. If you see smoke behind me, let's see, back there, that's an incense burning, so don't mind that. Setting in the floor today, because why not? I'm gonna bring the camera down here so y'all can actually see something maybe. Just look over my mess back here. I have some planty supplies stored back here. I will put the name of the shop on the screen because I don't remember. But I just know it's in Hawaii and they have so many plants and so many different types of plants, like different types of uncommon exotic plants. Really nice plants. The prices are good, really good. I'm telling you, like, I spent hours scrolling on this shop alone. I was like, oh my goodness, I found so many plants. I added plants to my wish list from this shop. That's how many they had. I feel like I could shop only from this place and never run out of plants to buy from them, because that's how many they had. And it's amazing. I'm so happy I found this shop. So yeah, my first time ordering from them. It's on Etsy, of course, as are like 90% of my plant orders. They're in little pots. I'm gonna go ahead and take the plants, I think, out of the box, but there is soil spillage, so I actually probably might want to unbox them over the box. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of this table, I think, because it's in my way, actually. Like they're sealed up pretty good. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I don't want to make a bigger mess than necessary. Okay, so here's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna see how this works. I just put down my little potting mat to catch the soil, and yes, it's already dirty, I know. Let's cut her open. Oh, I'm having such a time just trying to unbox these plants. Trying to film it and get the right lighting. Okay. Now this shipped out Monday and today's Friday, so it was in the mail for a little bit. I mean, really, it's not bad. That's pretty standard. I'm just a little spoiled, used to getting my plants within like 2 days, 3 days max. Okay, Now this plant is beautiful, but I'll tell you in just a sec. Wow, that's so pretty. The seller messaged me the day before he shipped this. This is a beautiful Aglaonema. I believe it's called like the Ice Queen. It's variegated Aglaonema Silver Queen Ice. Okay, so it's a variegated Aglaonema. Oh my gosh. So the seller messaged me a day before it shipped and told me there was an accident. He realized the plant got knocked over and a couple of the leaves had broken, and he sent me photos, and it looked fine to me. I mean, I could see where a couple of the leaves were kind of like browned and bent, but because the listing was for the exact plant, which is something else that I really like about the shop. So anyways, he said we do have other specimens that look really similar in size. If you would prefer me send you a different one, he sent me a photo of the other one. It looked really similar. I said it looks fine to me, but I'll leave it up to you. Like, as long as I'm not going to lose a bunch of leaves, I'm totally fine still receiving this one. But I appreciate you letting me know. I believe he sent me the one that was knocked over. I can see one of the, or two of the inflows are missing that were bent when it was knocked over. It is beautiful. This one's a little bit larger than the replacement he was asking me if I would prefer to have. But yeah, it looks fantastic. It shipped beautifully. Look at the variegation. I mean, it's really just gorgeous. I am a big fan of Aglaonema. I've grown quite a few over the years, and there's a couple that I have struggled with, like the chocolate Aglaonema. I cannot keep that plant alive to save my life, and I adore it, so it really sucks. But I've been wanting to get my hands on a couple other varieties of Aglaonema, and this variegated version is one of them. So very pretty, very happy with it. The size is great. The price was great. I love that they're already potted up, and we have one inflow still remaining. It looks like it'll probably go soon. I might just go ahead and remove that so the plant can conserve its energy. But yeah, I'm very happy with plant number one. It's just beautiful. Please don't fall. That's all we need is for him to fall again. Plant number two. This one is going to be an anthurium, but I am not going to be able to pronounce the name. I've never heard the name said. Never heard anyone else pronounce it. I tried to look up the pronunciation. I could not find anything. So I'll have to put it on the screen. Like, I don't even think there's a point in me trying to pronounce that because I have absolutely zero idea. Ooh, wow. My goodness. And this pot is a little bit mushed up. It's a really thin pot, so it's easy to do. But yeah, the pot's a little mushed up, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, this is why the package was so big. He's a big boy. It's a good size. What attracted me to this plant is the leaves, right? I love a good elongated leaf, long leaf. Yeah, just like my pendant anthuriums. This isn't a pendant anthurium, but it has that vibe, but the leaves are also heart-shaped. So best of both worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. Now this one got bent. You can see, yeah, that one got bent. The lobes up here are a little bit bent. I mean, there's some damage. I think this is the new leaf here. There's some damage on it. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's quite hardened off yet. This leaf has a little hole in it. So it's, you know, it looks like it's been through it a little bit, but it is beautiful. Just stunning. And this leaf looks pretty nice. It has like that suede texture to it. It's faint, but it's there. It has, yeah, I don't know. I really, really like this. So very interesting. The name will be on the screen of this plant because, like I said, I'm not even going to attempt to pronunciate it. And we have some nice juicy aerial roots going on here. I'm gonna take the tape off and the floof and make sure everything's good in the pot and they don't need a water or anything. But yeah, I would say I'm quite pleased with both of these plants. Like, wow, wow, wow. I've just been having really good experiences with my online plant orders this summer since I've gotten back in the groove of it. So, you know, I have gotten a few new plants after going on. I wasn't on a plant ban, I just wasn't buying plants for a few months. I just had too much going on. So it's nice to, and I lost quite a bit of plants, you know, over the last little bit. So it's really nice to kind of add some back into my collection and get some wish list plants and just some beautiful, healthy, established plants back in my collection. So now I do have a Hoya haul I wanted to do because I've been finding some pretty amazing Hoya in my big box shops. So I was considering adding that into this unboxing. I have 4 Hoyas to haul. The shop, the name of this plant, everything will be on the screen periodically, and I will try to link the shop down in the description in case y'all want to go check it out. Great experience. Very happy, very healthy plants. Just beautiful. Great communication with the seller. Hi. I sat down yesterday in the daytime and I tried my hardest for hours to film the unboxing. I unboxed 2 really special plants, and I have some really amazing Hoya that I've actually found in store in my big box shops, believe it or not, and picked up over the last few weeks or so that I want to haul and show you guys. And I have one that was sent to me from Sarah in a lovely little package she sent me. So yeah, I got some fun stuff and I just figured why not put it all in one video. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to jump right on into this. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to start with the ones that I found first. Who do I start with? Okay, should I start with the most special one first? Because it is the first one that I found. Maybe I should. This came from one of my local Lowe's. I'm going to go back and like film throughout the entire garden section of these Lowe's over here. We have 2, and the Walmarts, because they have some really good plants over here in Morgantown. But initially I found there was like 2 or 3 different baskets of the all green Hindu rope, Hoya Hindu rope, and they were a little bit larger than this variegated one. They were growing tall and trailing. I only have a little small one, and Hoya is kind of like a rarity where I live. Even like the Carnosa varieties, I will rarely find in my big box shops here. So this has been really special finding all of these Hoyas here. Anyways, so I was going to initially get a green Hindu rope hanging basket, and then as I was making my way through the garden section, I was getting ready to leave. They were about to close. I happened to look up and I see one single basket of the variegated Hindu rope. I'm sure it's oversaturated at the moment, but this was $15.98, you guys, for this beautiful hanging basket. It's quite full. The variegated Hindu rope has been on my wish list for quite some time, so I just could not believe it. And like I said, I didn't see any other of the variegated ones, so I put the green ones back. I got this one, but I picked up another one at the same time, another Hoya. So that's the first one, $15. Are you kidding me? And it looks so good and healthy. So many different growth points. It's lovely. In the same store, same trip, there's cat hair all over the leaves already. I've only had them a few weeks. They have this little Hoya. This is a Hoya Pubicalic Splash. How much were you? I already took the tag off, but I think this one was like $13.98 maybe. So now I do have my original Pubicalic Splash. It has some really nice splashing on the leaves. It's on a trellis. I've had him for quite a few years at this point, but again, never see these in store, and I just think they're so beautiful. They're such easy houseplants to grow, such easy Hoya to grow, and they're pretty fast growers in my experience. So they had a couple of these. This one had the most splashing. The other one, if I'm remembering correctly, was mostly green. It didn't have very much splashing, but I had to get it for the price. So I walked out that day with these 2 Hoya, and look at the pot. It's in this little cover pot. It's like a square pot. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very cute. It's just ever so slightly squared off. The design is really nice. So I, walked out with these two. Jason and the kids were in the car waiting on me because the store was getting ready to close, and I just wanted to run in really quick and see what they had. And I come out with plants in hand, cheesing from ear to ear, just like so excited. So yeah, that's Hoya number 2 that I got on the same day. And I'm just so happy to see these Hoya in store, like becoming more available. It's amazing. Because this is the order that I got them, I'm going to go ahead and show this one before I show the largest Hoya, because this one came before the last one, before I found the last one. So as I said, Sarah sent me a package because, we do that. We just be sending each other little packages and stuff. She gets me all kinds of cute stuff that she finds, or stuff that she knows that I need. She can go and find it, and then she'll send it to me. It's awesome, okay? I love her to death for it. If you watched one of her latest videos, she unboxed a package for me. I had something really special I wanted to send her. I sent her a few things, but there was one plant in there that was really, really special that I knew she had been wanting. And so if you haven't watched that video, head on over to her channel. It literally says something like plant mail from Sassy and Succulent, or Sassy and Succulent sent me plant mail, something like that. It's an unboxing, okay? But she threw in a little plant with the stuff that she was sending me. I expected it to be, she didn't tell me what it was. She knew that I didn't have it. And I expected she was going to send me cuttings because she has some really large, nice Hoya. Like, she does really, really well with them. She gets them to bloom for her pretty regularly. And she just has these big, giant trelling baskets of all different types of Hoya. It's amazing. So I fully expected her to send me cuttings, right? No, she had this smaller version. She has a big one too, that's already rooted. Look how full it is. And apparently this is Hoya bilobata, and it's the wide form. I did not know this, but apparently there's a wide form and a narrow form. And look how chubby these leaves are. Are they not adorable? Honestly, I love it. And it's already got some good length to it, multiple growth points. It's still in the plastic cup she sent, but I'm not going to lie. When I was trying to film this yesterday or whenever it was, I knocked this over and busted the cup. Luckily, the plant's fine, so I just have it sitting down in this little planter. But yeah, so I don't have this plant, and she sent it to me, right? It's lovely. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to keep it in a pot on its own because it's my Sarah plant, and I want to know what's what. And I say that because literally I think like the next day or just a couple days after I got this from Sarah, I went to Kroger to do some grocery shopping, okay? And you guys, I never see this plant. I've never seen this plant in the store before. Look at this. Definitely a difference. So hold on, I'm getting carried away. I'm getting excited. This was $12.99 at Kroger for this lush basket. They only had one of them. I never see Hoya at Kroger. Like, what? Yeah, there was just one basket hanging there, or sitting in the floor actually, I think. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're coming home with me for $12. Are you kidding me? But I was going to show you guys. I think that they are different because this one has the really wide, chunky leaves, if you notice, whereas these leaves are still really pretty and nice, but I believe that they're smaller. These ones are much more slim and skinny from what I can tell. I definitely think I prefer the wider leaf form. Like, I just think it looks so nice with those chunky, chubby leaves. But this one looks really nice because it's just like full and compact, and I love it. But what are the odds? Never seen this plant in store before. She sends me one. The next day I go grocery shopping, boom, here's a big hanging basket of this plant. Like, incredible. I don't know. I'm really excited to have found all of these. And this was all within like a week or two time span that I've got these plants. So, hey, I'm happy to see more Hoyas coming around, especially these big hanging baskets for great prices. Amazing. This, I don't know what the pricing is. I know plant prices are down right now, which is great. But for this full, like, of a trelling variegated Hindu rope, I can assure you, I'm almost certain it would be more than $15. to order online or even in like other types of plant shops. We have an all white vine there. Let me grab the two we just unboxed and show you a little update on those. I think it's been actually maybe been 2 days since I unboxed them. Just a sec. They're doing fantastic. Yeah, it's been 2 days since I unboxed them. I'm almost certain. Here's the beautiful variegated Aglaonema Ice Queen, Silver Queen. We're definitely going to lose this inflow. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, probably. But we do have a new leaf coming in, you guys. Look! There's a new leaf right there. Can't wait to see what that's going to look like. A little bit of yellowing down here, but totally fine. To be expected, right? No big deal. Oh, and there's a little pup down here. Oh my gosh, look at this little pup. That looks like a separate shoot. How cute. Yeah, the variegation on this is just... Ooh. Then the anthurium got a little tiny bit beat up in his travels to me, but he's doing really well despite. He's got a hole, he's got a crinkle. This new leaf has some damage, got a little bit of yellowing right here, but all in all, it's doing really good. There is a growth point right there. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm trying to give it some time to like acclimate before I mess with the roots or anything, but I probably should get this in a different pot. Look at the pot. It got all smashed up and mangled on his journey, but you know, it's fine. It's a very thin, like paper thin pot, so it's got tons of aerial roots. Yeah, I would literally just kind of transfer this to another pot that's basically the same size, maybe a little bit deeper for stability more than anything. With the same soil mix, just add a little bit more around the edges or whatnot if I need to, but I'll have to do an update in a couple of months on all of the plants that I've gotten this summer and just kind of show you like where they are now type thing, update, I guess. But because I got all those philodendrons as well. And I'm a happy girl getting to add some really beautiful, majestic plants back into my collection. So after losing a few. That's it, you guys. That's all I wanted to show you. Let me know what new plants you have gotten this summer. I had to just like get a few more in before the end of summer. Okay, I had to. They're so beautiful. Let me know which plants you've got. You can also let me know your favorites from this haul. Have you found any really amazing plants, any wish list plants in like your local big box stores lately? Have you also been loving the plant prices? Because I have. Other than that, I'll see y'all again really soon in my next video. Happy plant shopping. May you find your top wish list plant for a really good price. I hope you do. Bye.